Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers. Welcome to another edition of Mary Sky Reader video blog of Mary Sky. So, I have a couple announcements for you. I'm kind of pissed off at a couple things, but I'll tell you what's going on because I am happy, okay? Well, I'm trying to be happy anyways. We got a supply-demand problem, okay? The supply and demand is pretty damning right now. We got oil prices going through the roof. My adopted brother, Ted, was complaining about that earlier. So anywho, turns around and, literally, basically, yeah, so we have some discussions, supply and demand issues. I want to get to that first today. So basically, oil prices is going oil pricing is going down. So oil prices is down. Is up, and gas is gonna go up, diesel is gonna go up, jet fuel is gonna go up, etc. Sorry, I'm trying to do multiple things. Now we have a war with Israel. We're working with in Iran. And that's just raising our thing. But the Dow Jones has dropped a lot in the last 2 days. I mean, we're going to see probably Friday's Dow Jones down the toilet yet again. It flatlined, and that's it. And it's due to oil. Yeah, the surging oil pricing is going to go through the roof. And then my adopted brother says, you got to worry about the people like me. I don't have to worry about the people like, yeah. Also, on other news today, Ice Barbie, a.k.a. Kristi Noem, has been canned on her second year of 3. We're on year 2, and it gets canned, so how about those apples? On other news, I want to get the pricing done because I want to talk about some pricing. Now, the prepper, a lot of people are complaining about pricing, okay? So there's this 150-day tariff thing. It ends in July, and apparently they may try to re-up it. They're saying national security, but the more the tariffs are in place, apparently the more likely the Democrats may take the House and Senate, complaining about high pricing in the grocery fields and everything else. I was just talking to what was it, brother Ted, about supply and demand on a couple items. Now, I don't talk about supply and demand that often because I frankly think it's kind of a wishy-washy type thing, but the problem is we have high oil. Now, a lot of you can sit there and say, oh yeah, I support the oil. Really? So you support invading, depleting our munitions, and then turning around and being like, whatever, and it's all cool, right? Meanwhile, it's it's not cool. And so to me, today's discussion is about supply and demand. Yeah. And so with me, of course, a lot of people turn around and they're asking me many questions like, what are we doing? How come we're doing it? Why we're not doing this? Why can't we do that? And to me, I got enough projects as is, but the point is we have to be frugal right now. That's the dang point. Frugal is as frugal does, okay? Now, I'm here today to talk to you guys about frugalness. Yeah, I mean, literally, a lot of people are saying, oh, he lost this war and he lost that war, and until we see what's coming down the pipe, yeah. I mean, anyways, so a lot of you out there need to realize that if you're going to basically live in a world and your world, you got to ask yourself a couple questions, and that is supply and demand. Okay, there's a lot of supply and demand out there, but a lot of people sit there and say, well, it's all good because it's all good because unfortunately it's not good for the community. Now, when I say it's not good for the community, Sorry, dudettes. Then it's not good for the community. It's the air. Crank up the volume on that fan, Chloe. Chloe's making burritos tonight. Haha, I get to try her burritos for once. It'll be really tasty. Would love to try burrito. So, anyways, apparently there's a lot going on, and this could drop into World War III. Just checking in with you, love. Oh, hey, Gabby. I think that's Gabby, right? Anyways, I'm okay. Chloe's making burritos. I've been without Moppy 10 days. A lot of things going on. Like I said, I've been ill. Got a lot of stomach issues. I thought about getting in touch with Tara J about some issues, people. I'm having stomach issues to the point where I can't eat but every 3 or 4 days. And on top of that, I fired my doctor today, which my adopted brother's like, please tell me why you fired him. He tried to give me some antipsychotics, claiming it is a anti-seizure medicine, which, by the way, I've only had 1 seizure by mistake, and yet he's like that. Then he's trying to bill Medicare, my Medicare, for a colonoscopy and endoscopy that I already had 3 years ago.
Man. This one came apart in me,
Apparently, to make them work properly, you're supposed to heat them up first.
I'm done.
Okay.
Done.
Okay. Anyways, where was I? So, supply and demand.
This one came out perfect. I'm not sure why this one decided to break on me.
Anyways.
You still want to eat it anyways?
I'll eat whatever, okay?
Because, honestly, I don't want to go into waste.
Anyways, where was I talking about? So, basically, the bottom line is, my friends, the American people out there in the world are seeing the oil going through the roof. And a lot of people out there are complaining about it. Last time I checked, it was like, what, nearly $90 a barrel? And they say it's going to top over $100, $150, $200 a barrel. I mean, I can't believe that. But then again, you have to pay more just for, yeah, so... currently it is, yeah, so 1 barrel is, yeah, oil prices is currently over $80 currently, so, yeah, last time I checked it was like $89 a barrel last time I checked, so.
You can eat while you're on video.
Yeah, I'll just let it sit there cooling down.
Sorry the second one came apart.
Fine.
It's my first time doing this.
It's fine. Anyways, everyone, I just wanted to share that with you, that the problem we have is supply and demand. That looks pretty tasty, so I'm just cleaning that so it's off the table. So anyways, the problem I have is stomach issues and supply and demand. Money is tight. Got some ideas coming down the pipe. There's supply and demand. I'm going to tell you, computers right now are going through the roof. I've been trying to work on some projects, but I've been sidetracked with the news, and then I've been sidetracked by other issues, and then I've been sidetracked by other issues. So in the end, the supply and demand is pretty hard when it comes to toilet paper, paper towels. Most of the toilet paper right now that I've seen is coming from Mexico. Can't complain. That's why you can get 1-ply 10 times dissolvable Scott toilet tissue for $5.68 a block on Bezo Mart, aka Amazon. Otherwise, it's all good. So, but supply and demand is going to get harder and harder with the RAM shortages and the computer shortages. You're going to see a lot of computers go up in price. That's why I've been monitoring computer pricing. Food's going up too. A lot of our wheat's coming from European nations, and our wheat pricing is pretty hard, and so everyone's pricing is getting to the point of negative return, and yeah, so I thought I'd share that with you all. So in the end, you got to look at what's coming from China, what's coming from America, what's coming from other countries. I just found out one of my favorite ramen noodles manufactured in China, for example. So I was really shocked about that. So I'm like, you have negative clue what's going in your ramen. So in the end, the point is you guys need to look at the big picture. So bottom line is, we're going to be in a supply and demand problem because of the war. Shipping's going to be delayed on oil. And by the way, oil does take a lot of things. Oil is a base for, what was it that they said it was? It was a base for semiconductor chips. It's a base for polythenes and other plastics. So, for example, without computer screens and tablets and computer chips and anything, it's a polymer base. That's what it is. So all the polymer based stuff's going to come to a grinding halt too. So you're going to see so much go up through the roof that, as I've told you time and time again, this could trigger World War III, which looks like with Europe going into helping up whatever Europe's doing.
We're going to World War III.
With Europe, the way that Donald Trump is, sorry, Chloe, I'm not trying to say this to be rude to any of the people that voted for Donald Trump. I'm just saying, because of the influence in the European bloc, apparently, and the African bloc, and the Australian or Oceanic bloc, and the Asian bloc, they're all trying to fight and help back the first start of the Iranian thing. But where does it end? So, well, I'm going to leave you with that. I got to eat my burritos. Got to try them out. Hopefully they come out good. I haven't tried burritos yet, so my stomach is acting up. I told Chloe that this would be about 10 or 15 minutes. I may come back. I may not. Bottom line is we are going to have supply demand problems, supply chain problems, and it's not just electronics. I think it's going to be across the board. Food, anything coming from China, anything coming from, the Straits of Hormuz has been closed. It's going to be an interesting, And I do want to say, if you haven't, I hope you guys have purchased your potassium iodine tablets, because you may need that due to the fact that we have negative clue what's going to happen to the future when it comes to the war in Iraq. I was talking to AI the other day, and we were talking about the pros and cons to the big master plan theater, which could be including but not limited to hasta la bye-bye Bobo blow up thing. So we'll see how this plays out. In the meantime, I want to tell you, if you didn't get your computers before New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, then I think you got a problem, because pricing is going through the roof. So I'd like to get another handheld device myself. Working on it, but probably have to do it next month due to the fact that pricing is going through the roof. So I'll talk to you guys soon. So please add and subscribe. Please post comments. Please leave feedback, suggestions. Hit the like, subscribe button. It's wholesome fun for your family, including your dogs, your cats, your bunnies, your service dogs, your service bunnies. Hit the bell notification, thumbs up button. Keep the comments nice, is all we ask. Thank you, and God bless you and everything.